Chapter 1: The Uncharted Map. 15-year-old Mia lived in the coastal town of Clearwater Bay, a place known for its beautiful beaches and thriving maritime culture. With her wavy black hair and sharp green eyes, Mia was an adventurous and determined girl who loved the sea. She spent her days sailing, exploring the shoreline, and dreaming of the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. One summer afternoon, while helping her father clean out the attic of their old house, Mia stumbled upon a weathered wooden chest. Intrigued, she pried it open and found an old, tattered map inside. The map was yellowed with age and depicted a cluster of islands, one of which was circled in red ink. "What's this?" Mia wondered aloud, examining the map closely. Her father, a seasoned sailor named Captain James, looked over her shoulder and gasped. "Mia, where did you find this?" "In that old chest," she replied. "Do you know what it is?" Captain James nodded slowly. "This is a map of the Forgotten Islands, a place shrouded in mystery and legend. Many sailors have tried to find it, but none have succeeded. It's said that there's a great treasure hidden on the island marked in red." Mia's heart raced with excitement. "A treasure? We have to find it, Dad. This could be the adventure of a lifetime." Her father smiled, his eyes twinkling with pride. "You're right, Mia. But it won't be easy. The seas around the Forgotten Islands are treacherous, and the island itself is filled with dangers. We'll need a skilled crew and a sturdy ship." Mia's determination grew stronger. "I can handle it, Dad. Let's gather the crew and set sail as soon as possible." Chapter 2: Preparing for the Journey. Over the next few days, Mia and her father prepared for their journey. They gathered supplies, repaired their ship, the Sea Serpent, and assembled a crew of experienced sailors. Among them were Mia's best friend, Jake, a resourceful and courageous boy with sandy blonde hair, and Emily, a brilliant navigator with an encyclopedic knowledge of the seas. As they prepared, Mia's excitement was tempered by a growing sense of responsibility. She knew that this journey would be dangerous, and she felt the weight of leading her friends and crewmates into the unknown. The night before their departure, Captain James called a meeting in the ship's cabin. "We set sail at dawn," he announced. "Our goal is to find the Forgotten Island and uncover its secrets. But remember, this journey will be filled with challenges. We must work together and trust each other." Mia looked around at the faces of her friends and crewmates, feeling a surge of determination. "We're ready, Dad. Let's do this." Chapter 3: Setting Sail. At dawn, the Sea Serpent set sail from Clearwater Bay. The crew worked efficiently, raising the sails and navigating the ship through the calm morning waters. Mia stood at the bow, clutching the map and feeling a mixture of excitement and apprehension. As they sailed further from the coast, the seas grew rougher, and dark clouds gathered on the horizon. The crew remained vigilant, navigating through the choppy waters with skill and precision. One evening, as they were sailing under a starry sky, Emily approached Mia with a concerned expression. "Mia, according to the map, we're getting close to the area where the Forgotten Islands are said to be. But the seas here are unpredictable, and we need to be prepared for anything." Mia nodded, appreciating Emily's caution. "We'll be ready. Everyone, keep a sharp lookout. We don't know what we might encounter out here. The next day, as the sea serpent sailed through a thick fog, Jake called out from the crow's nest. "Land ho! I see an island up ahead." The crew cheered, and Mia's heart leaped with excitement. They had found the island marked on the map. But as they approached, the fog lifted to reveal a rugged, rocky shoreline surrounded by treacherous reefs. "Careful, everyone," Captain James warned. "Navigate slowly and watch for hidden rocks." With Emily's expert navigation and the crew's teamwork, the sea serpent safely anchored near the island. Mia looked at the mysterious, dense jungle that covered the island and felt a thrill of anticipation. Chapter 4: The Island's Secrets. The crew disembarked and set up a base camp on the beach. Mia, Jake, and Emily gathered supplies and prepared to explore the island. Captain James stayed behind to oversee the camp and ensure the ship's safety. As they ventured into the jungle, Mia was struck by the island's wild beauty. Tall trees with thick, intertwined branches created a canopy overhead, and colorful birds and exotic animals darted through the underbrush. Emily consulted the map. According to this, the treasure should be located somewhere near the island's center. "We need to find a way through this dense jungle." Jake grinned and pulled out a machete. "Leave it to me. I'll clear a path." With Jake leading the way, they hacked through the thick foliage, following the map's directions. The journey was challenging, with steep cliffs, hidden ravines, and swarms of insects testing their resolve. As they neared the island's center, they discovered a series of ancient stone ruins, partially overgrown with vines and moss. The ruins were decorated with intricate carvings depicting scenes of sailing, fishing, and treasure hoarding. "This must be the place," Mia said, her voice filled with wonder. "Let's search for any clues that might lead us to the treasure." Chapter 5: The Guardian's Challenge. While exploring the ruins, they found a large stone altar with a cryptic inscription. Emily, who had studied ancient languages, carefully translated the text. "To find the treasure of the forgotten island, you must prove your worthiness by completing the Guardian's Challenge. Solve the riddle and unlock the path." Mia's heart pounded with excitement. "What's the riddle?" Emily read aloud, "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" The trio pondered the riddle, each considering different possibilities. Finally, Mia's eyes lit up with realization. "It's an echo. An echo speaks without a mouth and hears without ears, and it comes alive with the wind." Emily nodded, impressed. "That makes sense. Let's see if it works." Mia approached the altar and spoke the answer aloud. "Echo." As the word echoed through the ruins, the ground trembled, and a hidden door in the altar slowly opened, revealing a dark tunnel leading underground. Jake grinned. "Looks like we found the way in. Let's go." Chapter 6: The Underground Cavern. They descended into the tunnel, their torches casting flickering shadows on the walls. The air grew cooler as they ventured deeper underground, and the sound of dripping water echoed through the passage. The tunnel opened into a vast underground cavern, filled with sparkling stalactites and stalagmites. In the center of the cavern stood a pedestal, upon which rested a large, ornate chest. "We found it," Mia whispered, her voice filled with awe. The treasure of the forgotten island. As they approached the chest, they noticed that it was protected by a series of intricate locks and mechanisms. Emily examined the locks carefully, her brow furrowed in concentration. "This looks like a complex puzzle," she said. "We'll need to work together to solve it." With Emily's guidance, they deciphered the mechanisms and unlocked the chest. Inside, they found an astonishing array of treasures: gold coins, jeweled artifacts, ancient scrolls, and a beautifully crafted golden locket. Mia carefully picked up the locket and opened it. Inside, she found a small, intricately detailed map that seemed to depict another island, far to the west. "This must be another clue," Mia said. "The treasure of the forgotten island isn't just gold and jewels. It's also the key to even greater mysteries." Chapter 7: The Return to Clearwater Bay. With the treasure safely secured, Mia, Jake, and Emily made their way back to the surface. They were greeted by their crewmates, who cheered and celebrated their success. Captain James embraced Mia, his eyes filled with pride. "You did it, Mia. You found the treasure." Mia smiled, holding up the golden locket. "And we found a new clue. There's more to this mystery than we thought." The crew packed up their camp and returned to the Sea Serpent, carefully navigating the treacherous waters around the island. As they set sail for Clearwater Bay, Mia couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement for the adventures that lay ahead. When they arrived home, the townspeople of Clearwater Bay welcomed them with open arms. The discovery of the treasure brought new life and excitement to the town, and Mia and her friends were hailed as heroes. Chapter 8: A New Mystery. Back in Clearwater Bay, Mia, Jake, and Emily examined the map they had found inside the golden locket. It depicted a series of islands far to the west, with one island marked with an X. "This must be the next part of the treasure's journey," Mia said, her eyes shining with excitement. "We have to follow the map and see where it leads." Jake grinned. "Another adventure? Count me in." Emily nodded. "I'm ready. Let's prepare the ship and gather the crew." With Captain James's support, they began planning their next journey. The Sea Serpent was repaired and restocked, and the crew was eager to set sail once more. As they prepared, Mia couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation. The forgotten island had been an incredible adventure, but she knew that the next journey would be even more challenging and rewarding. Chapter 9: The Journey Continues. The Sea Serpent set sail once more, this time heading west toward the uncharted islands depicted on the new map. The journey was long and filled with challenges, but Mia and her crew were determined to uncover the secrets of the treasure. Along the way, they encountered fierce storms, navigated through treacherous waters, and faced various obstacles. But their determination and teamwork never wavered. As they approached the island marked on the map, they discovered a hidden cove surrounded by towering cliffs. The island was lush and green, with a dense jungle that promised new mysteries and adventures. Mia, Jake, and Emily led an expedition into the jungle, following the map's directions. They encountered ancient ruins, hidden traps, and clues that tested their wits and courage. At last, they reached the heart of the island, where they found a massive stone temple covered in intricate carvings. The temple's entrance was guarded by a series of puzzles and challenges, each more difficult than the last. Working together, they solved the puzzles and gained entry to the temple. Inside, they found a chamber filled with treasures beyond their wildest dreams: gold, jewels, ancient artifacts, and a series of detailed maps that hinted at even greater mysteries. Chapter 10: A Legacy of Adventure. With their new discoveries, Mia and her friends knew that their journey was far from over. The treasure of the Forgotten Islands had led them to incredible adventures, and they were determined to continue exploring the world's mysteries. Mia felt a deep sense of fulfillment and pride. She had proven herself as a leader and adventurer, and she knew that the spirit of exploration would always guide her. As they sailed back to Clearwater Bay, the crew celebrated their success and looked forward to the future. They knew that there would always be new challenges and adventures waiting for them, and they were ready to face them together. The treasure of the Forgotten Islands became a legend in Clearwater Bay, inspiring generations of explorers and adventurers. Mia, Jake, and Emily's names were remembered as heroes who had uncovered the secrets of the past and forged a legacy of discovery. And so, the story of Mia and her friends continued, a testament to the power of curiosity, courage, and the unending quest for knowledge. As long as there were mysteries to uncover and adventures to be had, their journey would never truly end.